Hey, quick improvised video to show you how to go from flat profile to Rec709 with basically most of all cameras available on the market right now. I've been struggling with this myself for years and I found a right way to do it in Final Cut Pro for free. Two reasons why I'm making this. One is to support this company called Kolour that provides you with a free plugin. It is free. And I would literally pay for it because it is that good. And two, because you guys deserve to have the best information and the easiest way to get things done without losing too much time. Here we go. You're gonna go on the actual website and you're gonna download the plugin. So you have a little video here that's really good. I invite you guys to go check it out because it has a lot of useful information. And then you have the free download button right here. Pretty straightforward. You download it, you install it, and you go back to Final Cut Pro. I imported a bunch of footage from a shoot I did a couple years ago. And what you want to do down here in the effects panel, you're going to look for Kolour with a K, and you have it here. So either you double click or you just drag and drop. Now you go here into the input and you're going to select your type of flat profile from your camera. So you have Apple, Arri, Canon, DJI, Fuji, GoPro, Nikon, Panasonic, even Samsung Log. And I'm going to choose Sony S-Log3 because it was a Sony A7S III. You can go to advanced if you want to put it on Cine, but I'm going to leave it as is just to show you. And here you will want to go on the output to Gamma 2.4 Rec709 and check this out. Boom. There you go. So you're in Rec709. That's simple. And then what you can do with this now, you can do Command C, select the rest of your footage, and you go Command Shift V and you go paste. That's it. Off you go. It is now back to Rec709 from your Sony S-Log3. Isn't that cool? Now the other thing I did here, I added a little adjustment layer to make it a little bit more 70s, and I had a quarter black mist on my lens when I shot these videos to make those white a little bit more bloomy and a little more 70s. So that's it. Now, as you saw, there's the Leica Log as well, and this is to me very important, and the reason is it's always been a pain for me to color grade videos coming out of my SL3S or my SL2S because, well, I didn't have the actual LUT, or the LUT I had from Leica was not perfect and it had a little look to it and I didn't want that. So look what you can do here. So I'm going to copy, same Command Shift V, paste it here, and I'm going to change from S-Log3 obviously to Leica Log. Boom, there you go. And now I'm going to copy, paste here, and you will see the difference. I mean, I've never gotten such amazing colors out of my Leica camera pretty much ever. I've been doing it myself manually, I've been using LUTs, but this is not a LUT. This goes into the actual flat footage, flat profile, and it changes things to get them back to how it was when you shot your footage. I think it's amazing. I think it works just great. And you see the colors. This was for a hotel in Greece. I shot this. I think the colors look very good, very vibrant, and it's enjoyable. So there you go. I hope you learned a thing or two with this video. If so, go download this plugin from Kolour. Try to support them any way you can. This is my way of supporting them because I think it is an amazing product that's going to save me a lot of time. And if you like my content, don't forget to like the video. That's going to support me. And also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Take care and see you soon. Cheers.